Don't mind me, I'm just doing a thing. Yeah, that's it, I'm not even gonna bother. This is a weird format. Um, well, I never really actually bothered checking how I stream. So yeah, hi, this is my voice. Underwhelmed? I don't care. Overwhelmed? Nice. My only question though is there actually life here, or is it just kind of empty? And since I'm lazy, I'll just ask, hello, anybody? Fuck. Oh. Well, I see there should be somebody, so please talk. Please. I'm lonely. Hey, now that's business. Also, my microphone is crap because I'm literally using off a DFET headset. I don't have any of the fancy technology some of y'all might have. I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, you're just gonna say nothing. That's cool. Anyways, I'm sure some of you are familiar with what this is. Yeah, I should stop talking, nobody cares. But yeah, I don't know, commentary? I don't know why I opened this, I just thought it was interesting. Oh yeah, I was gonna possibly do this. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know though, like it's too big. Like, see how many channels that is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 channels. Now we could probably jam it down to 10 because there's so much empty space. Like, especially on that one, I don't know what it's there for. You can just do a whole bunch of instrument changes, but still. And also volume and all sorts of crazy stuff. Also, it's just kind of not very much of GBA like tune. Yeah, I don't know. I just opened it up. So, yeah, I was thinking of doing Azalea Town because somebody asked me to do it once, and I was like, hey, I could possibly make it better. That's not Azalea Town. That's like Cherrywood or something like that. I forgot the name. That's probably as far from the name as you can get. Whatever. No, that's Tokiwano. That's the Viridian. Uh, let's try Fusube. Unless I just didn't get it from VGM. Oh, would you look at that? Come on, please be a sign of light. Alright, so there is nobody here. I just realized that one view is probably me. That's not very epic. How does that work? Anyways, lots of video. MIDI. Oh, never mind. Don't listen to me babble. I'll turn off the microphone. Y'all don't need to hear this. I might have to talk about something. So you want to see something cool? I made a DLS sound font thingy that I filled with a bunch of instruments. It's pretty epic, not gonna lie, but you see that first drum? I think this is Fire Leaf Green drums. Oh shit! Classic piano. Shit. Just hearing those toms, I know that's the Ruby Sapphire Emerald electric piano. Another electric piano. Another version. Another version. Another version. Another version. Glock. Yeah, I could make a joke about it, but I'm not. Because I'm just really unfunny. That sounds really oriental. And I sound racist saying that, but who cares? I'm just some, like 50 subscriber channel. Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, I don't know why I put a string guitar here. Obviously. I like how they just sound really weird, by the way. The ASDR can get funny. It's the best one, just because it's solid. Just. They were lazy when they were trying to loop these. You would barely notice the difference. It's perfect tone. Jingy, that's a new word, jingy. In between. Straight. I don't know, it just sounds different. Echoey guitars. Normal guitar. Normal, crazy, weird guitar that I don't like. It's that one you hear just in the left ear that feels like. It's very light, airy bass. I like it. I actually should use it one day. Just because, I don't know, it can make for a good lead. It's just solid. It's used for the battle themes, I can't remember because it's a little echo. That's 4 trees, because it just ends. Self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. It's a weird sample I found, actually. It's weird. Also, you might notice these little digits up here. Yeah, those are the addresses I stole them from. Just proving that I'm a super hacker, man. I'm going back. Normal bass. I don't like using it, honestly. It's a little too airy. I should use it, though. It's better when it's just like things are going up and down, like Elite 4 battle here. You know? Nobody knows, because they're not going to see this. This is from the Battle Pike theme. It's funny how I know all this stuff, because I just be sitting there listening to it on Sappy for so long. It's really a bad waste of time. It's a hard one. I'm assuming it's the echoey one. Moderate echo, timpani. Slightly less. Just not good. I don't like this one, but it's good for like if you're just doing really abrupt stuff like pum 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 pum. These some Fire Leaf Green's opening, by the way. If you care so much. My favorite one just goes on forever. Like, I'm gonna tell you when I'm stop holding it. I stopped. Yeah, I like it. Self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. Self-explanatory, just as bad as Fire Relief Green one. Self-explanatory. Yeah, I couldn't think of a sample to jam in here, so I just. Oh shit. Oh yeah, this is I want to say Battle Palace, but just one of those Battle Frontier special drums. Like here, yeah, it's got all the bongo, bango, pad shit. Yeah, like what the hell is that? It's got the fire leaf green stuff going on, but then it's got Mukio, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Too bad nobody's gonna see this, so they can't correct me. Actually, got him. You see, it's very important because it, there's no change in pitch. It's just there. Yeah, so basically, if I ever feel like doing some Japanesey short, there's that. Wind. Self-explanatory. Louder. Creepy one from Battle Pike. Truck, but if you like make it low pitched, you can go. I remember there was a trick that made it sound like an explosion, because for some reason I also went over the sound effects. Don't know. Self-explanatory. So there's no actual trombones, which I find it disheartening as a trombone player. So, so I put the ship horn in here because it happened to be Fairy Leaf Green. Honestly, I took this all from Emerald because it combines both, so that's how I was able to just jam it all into the same sound font. But yeah, I like it a lot. Actually, I would make a whole like thing of it if only it wasn't so loud. Sad. And trumpet's too quiet, by the way. That's something I noticed. Just an offhand remark. It has a nice low tone and decent looping sound. It's really hard to hear it, but this one has like different instruments. I never noticed until like I listened to something. Not gonna lie, it makes for an okay bassoon replacement if you feel like it, if you actually care. Hear that? It's a lot blunter than soft. But yeah, you hear it. Why am I doing this again? Whatever. In case I give it to somebody. Don't even know if I haven't made this public yet. I just haven't because I'm lazy. Honestly, I made it just so other people can use it. Okay. Not gonna lie, but I really hate it how some of these sound font DLSs and shit, they sound bad. They sound really bad. Like, okay, for example, there's this video I was watching by some guy, Swazzer. Makes good stuff, by the way. I'm not saying he's shit. I'm saying the sound font he used, I could tell it was a sound font, and I could tell it was kind of a. It's the one that just doesn't loop. It just stops or has really bad looping. So I decided, you know what? I'm Mr. Superior in all ways, shapes, and form because I am sure the best YouTuber ever of all time ish all day long, even though there are people much better than me. Platinum Master, Alpha Remaster, Bauer Close. Check them out if you haven't. But I'm pretty sure most of you guys who watch this have checked them out and just found my videos. Whatever. But yeah, Also, I'm speaking quietly because I'm in a house that has people. Just letting you know. So, and it's like 11. Well, if you look at your screen, you can tell it's 11 p.m. So people want to actually get their damn sleep in. So yeah, I made the superior sound font pitches. Got them. I can get a little louder. Actually, nobody's listening to me. They'll just hear like muttering or whatever. Fun. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's from the Mount Pyre one and I just added it late. Don't know. So I actually had a problem with this one where the other sample wouldn't come in, so I had to re-import a version. So it doesn't actually sound 100% same. Like the lower samples, it's from the game, straight in, but the higher sample isn't. I don't think most people will notice, so it don't matter. And the award for my favorite instrument goes to this guy. I like it. I want to use it, but I never do because I want to do a lot of things and I never do, or just delete them. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like it can be good for like something like that, you know? No, you don't, because nobody's watching. Shit, what the hell's that? Whatever. Yeah, so that's the thing. 15 minutes in, and I'm just blabbering about instruments and all sorts of nerdy ass shit. It's not good at low though, even though I love guitars at low, so that's a problem. But I can't fix that. Honestly, I don't like it that much. It's a little too heavy, but you know, with the right mixture, it can sound great. Um, yeah, don't use it. I just put it in there just because I had to include everything that I could find. Use that one because it actually loops. Nice. Some of y'all dumbasses might be thinking, hey, this is the Kodo. Yes, but no. It's actually technically a higher pitched koto, so it sounds better at high pitch. Like, okay, play, kill me. What was it alto? You hear that? Hear that? Hear that? Alright, let's compare it to the other koto. I'll just skip everything because. Shut up, okay? It's just higher. It's just lower. It's higher pitched than this koto. Plus, it has a better bass. Like, listen to alto sax again. Hear that? Doesn't sound as cool. Alright? So everything I say is valid now because of that. Sounds like a weird piano from like an SNES sample or something like that. It really isn't. It's actually a banjo. Figured that out because addresses. And shit, I don't know. I don't think it shares the same address on this one, but like it actually uses the same sample address, just different ASDR. So it's like better. It's better for high pitch. Like, listen. Okay. Sounds pretty litty, right? All right. So let's listen to other one. Too damn plucky. Also, kind of hurts my ears. Plus, if it's too loud, it'll kill you. I'm serious, 100%. Give me money. Be a weird bass, it wouldn't sound good, honestly, though. Sounds like it came straight out of Mother 3, am I right? I don't know, it's just, I think it's from Drill Dozer, I'll bet, because there's lots of samples from Drill Dozer, I realize. Even though I never really played the game, I just listened to the soundtrack like once, and I was like, huh, I guess Go Ichinoze has been using this. That's pretty cool. I mean, he did make, I think he made Drill Dozer before Fire Leaf Green, which might be why there's a lot of similarities. Like, all of a sudden, this Sawtooth is the base. I always thought that was interesting. Like, not Sawtooth Wave, actually. That has a square base. I think it's like 25%. You know, for all you music hackers out there, you would know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, just search up like squares. You'll see what I mean. There's 25%, 50%, 75%, and like 12.5%. And 12.5% is actually my favorite. If you do the ASDR right, it can sound awesome. 50% is the worst unless you're doing like high pitched stuff. 25% is like the most middle of the ground, only good for like bass and maybe some weird little melody thing. Why am I talking about this? Back to samples, because I can't be bothered to actually do anything. Good bass, not that deep. Bad. Another example of a rushed sample. They didn't have enough time because I realized it's only in the end. Don't mind me shifting my chair. Um, it's only in the final end screen song. It's in the end screen song in Fire Relief. Not fuck. It's oh yeah. I don't even make money out of this. I can't get demonetized or whatever the hell they talk about. But yeah, no. This is the ending thing that goes like psst, do 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 Fire Leaf Green. You know that? Yeah, that's the only time it's ever used ever. And I thought, it kind of sounds bad, but if you use it right, I guess it could sound good. So that's cool. That reminds me of another little tangent, because now I'm just talking. I wish there was more people so they could ask me questions, because I probably answered. But would you look at that? Turns out I'm a salty ass cracker in real life. Yeah, who knew? But yeah, no. Another little tangent. I remember I ran across this one sound font. Actually, I might have it. Let me pull it up. So for some reason, in these sound fonts, they'll be yeah. I've downloaded a lot of useless ones. By the way, they suck. I just never bothered to get them to delete them because I'm lazy in that way. I really am actually lazy in real life, like very lazy. Okay, let's. I wanted to burp, but I couldn't because I feel like it was acid. But would you look at that? Is that the one Oh, that's the one I made. Never mind. It's a prototype before I finalized it into the Bank RSC number 2, Mach 7. Yeah, just see, I'm funny. But let me see. Come on, I can find it. I swear. I think it's actually in G. Or not. Alright. Well, I'll just keep looking for it because I want to prove a point, and the point's not proven if the point is fuck, there it is. I used to use this one a lot actually, before I actually knew what I was doing. Even though I still don't really know what I'm doing sometimes, but I feel like I have a better grasp on everything. Listen to this. Fun fact, they never had a clarinet. So what I assume they did is look for another game that used the similar instruments, because for some reason the GBA and I think even the Super Nintendo back then they used. Okay, this is on a limb. They might not have used it on Super Nintendo. You can correct me if I'm wrong. That probably invalidates everything I say. Which is cool. I mean, I'm not exactly Mr. Authority on everything. I just know some of my shit. But yeah, no. They use this thing called a Roland. Yeah, Roland. I think it's they call it like SC88. I only found out because some dude was talking about it on Discord. Not gonna lie, but I kind of got interested in it. Supposedly Roland let Nintendo and other guys use their sound fonts, even though I'm sure a lot of other sound engineers, composers, guys. I feel like it's sound engineers, but at the same time, those guys must have been the composers, right? Don't look at my recommendations. I don't even watch that. That's some other guy who keeps. Yeah, yeah. You can kill me all you want. Um, I don't watch. I don't do Fortnite shit. It's just there. What was I gonna look? Oh yeah, Roland. Some dude was even doing like uh versions, like he would cover fuck, no. No. I mean, I like Siva. Is it Siva Gunner? Siva Gunner, right? But Jesus. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty much. If you listen, you can tell. Okay, so that was a bad example because squares, but you could hear it in the bass, right? Now tell me that doesn't sound like an extremely high quality version of the same thing. Okay, you can tell me because whatever, you know what I mean, right? Let's no, that guy made another one, like battles and shit. Oh look, it's that guy talking. I don't know if he had. Well, he did. Mm. To be honest, trumpets never sounded the same. I feel like it probably has something to do with like it's not. I don't know. I remember I was debating with that guy from the last video about like, hey, the trumpets sound kind of weird, and he's like, oh yeah, there's a thingy that they did in Pokemon where they just took the sample, something like that. Okay, it's just faster. It's slower in this version because I don't know. I don't really. I should stop talking because now I'm just looking at myself look like an idiot. You can't tell me those French horns don't sound very similar. Most other French horns sound this, but for some reason, Roland one sound. Jesus, that was a horrible way of explaining it. You get the idea, though, right? You see, they used a thing called SC. So, back to my point, nobody's watching this. Gonna be honest, I don't know what any of that shit means. Oh, hello? Okay, that's interesting. Anyways, so yeah, back to my point. The thing is, they probably went for a game that also used the Roland sound font and said, okay, so they used a clarinet in that game. Yeah, they just took it. I'm almost tempted to say it's from Mother 3, but I don't know. Well, actually, why don't I just check? God, I really am just going off the out of off the. I don't have I don't do scripts because I don't do this shit professionally. Professionally, yes. The professor. God. There it is. All right, let's check their clarinet. Let's see if I remember which one's clarinet. Isn't it 71? All right. So that sounds quite similar. Oh shit, almost exact. Well, to be fair, Mother 3 used the Roland sound font. And I didn't find out because somebody told me it's because the French horns sounded the same, not gonna lie. Like, they sound different, but very similar. Wrong one, that's the ugly one. Sounds like somebody just made it tinnier, which I actually really like about this version. Especially the low one, because I'm a sucker for brass. I've said earlier, I'm a trombone player, so I know myself some brass. But yeah, so, well, that was a weird tangent. Yeah, so don't trust this shit, they never use it. Except for oboe. Sounds the same, except even worse looping, but I don't know. Sounds like they stole it from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Even has the whole, the same release, kinda. It's echoey-ish, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, gamers? God. Yeah, that's suspicious. Bet you that's from Mother 3. We already somewhat confirmed it. That's so weird. Wait. Oh shit, wrong one. Numerical number 71. Kinda tacky, staccato-y if you know your musical shit. No, that's a. Well, that's odd, ain't it? I don't know. But we're gonna keep going with this tangent. For some reason, the Pokemon flute, and honestly, the French horn sounds a lot worse in Mother 3. Probably they had more time to work on it. Maybe, honestly, I don't even know how they were able to fit all the samples, by the way. Like, almost they have the whole MIDI map thingy. I don't know the fancy name for it. They just have all the instruments, even though they're not all exactly the instruments. Like, if I remember, 126 is like gunshot or applause, whichever one of those two. Now I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like a gunshot or applause to me. Yeah, I'm so funny. But yeah. Must sound really annoying. That's cool. But yeah, that's why am I sucking Mother 3's ass again? I mean, it's good. It's great music. Never played the game, by the way. Just listen to the music. Because I'm still playing Earthbound. I just never got back to it. What am I talking about? Oboe. Yes, that is an instrument that's kind of sounds like shit. If played bad, I mean. There's a guy who I know who plays oboe really bad. Really bad. Yikes. Anyways, back on track. Oh, that's a weird sample I found in the drums kit for Relief Green. I don't know what it's doing there. I'm assuming it's from another drill dozer leftover. You know what? It's probably because Ichino man stole the drum kit and somehow some shit got corrupted. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not that much of a programmer, to be honest. I do just basic programming. I'll probably do a little programming, but it's only like music, the S.S file. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, that's weird. Which one is it this time? I think the last one was Battle Pike, and this one is the Palace or Arena. Actually, probably Arena. I'm just guessing because I honestly do not know the difference in names. I just know they're both kind of Japanesey, and I know their themes. I just don't know which theme is which goes to which name. Jesus Christ. This one is a sample again, yet stolen from stolen from the legendary theme because it has a whole thing where it goes like. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I stole it and put it in a clarinet because there's no actual clarinet. So if you feel like it, you can mess around with these. Because I know there's a cool trick. Too bad it doesn't loop. No, I couldn't have looped it. That would be weird. But if it did loop, you could do. Oh my god. Never mind that stupid thought about. But yeah, no, if it did loop, you could do this cool effect that they also do in uh Diamond Pearl Platinum. Yeah, they just do it in the DS games where they go. I'll show you later what I mean if I remember it, which I might not. If you haven't figured it out by now, this is the fire leaf green snare, the one that goes. You know what I mean. There it is. So I'll explain why I did this one if I find the other one, which I will because it's in here. If I stop babbling all the time about samples and shit, because okay. Here's the thing. I like talking about samples because I never see anybody talk about this stuff. You don't see people in the community really like dive into. It's not like I'm even really diving into samples that much. I said, oh, but from a sound map thing, Roland. Yeah, hope you know what that is. I didn't. I just searched it up and I was like, oh, cool. Roland makes music products like I don't know synthesizers, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Now I really sound stupid, like I was super uneducated, but like I'm not very educated on Roland and the fancy schmancy, like really fancy work. Does yes, yes. Okay, it works again. Good. Encoding every. Okay, okay. Let's check back in base. Ooh, snap! 2 people watched it at a point. To be fair, I just kind of jump into streams and go, "Nah, man, this is boring." Because I'll be honest, this probably is boring to some of y'all. Some of y'all might actually care and be like, huh, what is a sample? What goes into a sample? I don't know. I know how to edit a sample. Actually, I should demonstrate some of that a little later. You know what? This isn't going to be a FL stream anymore. It's probably just going to be me talking about some of the nerdy shit and and the games. Cause I just found out so much stuff, weird stuff on my own. Nobody ever told me. It's like, bro, why didn't you tell me? Like LFO. Y'all probably might not know what that is. I found out when some dude just mentioned it all this out of the blue, and I was like, LFO. And then it really it changed my mind. It changed my life. It blew my mind, man. It's like a new experience. Shit. Who am I educating again? One concurrent view. That's probably just me. Um, 2 playbacks. That's cool. Impressive. Might tell or might not tell that I'm not very mature from my weird ass sense of humor. You know, just mentioning that, so don't be like, what the hell is this man child? Because I ain't a man. Okay, I'm a male, but not like grown ass dude. Because this, I don't know. For me, it was weird finding out some of these guys are like 20. Okay, not to diss you 20-year-olds, because that's really mean. It's like really and stupid because y'all make much better shit than me. So, and I'm not, yeah, I want to get off the topic, but at the same time, I want to stay on topics because I always like staying on weird topics. But yeah, no, it's interesting. You know, I don't know. I might have mentioned that to some people my age. I'm not gonna reveal it now because I don't care, guys. Okay, how about this? If we reach 100 subscribers, like let's okay guys, let's see my subscriber count. I'm sure some people are rewatching this and are like, oh, I'm interested about the sample stuff. Y'all probably are disappointed that I'm talking about this right now. Just skip it because this is me just being stupid and playing gags that are not funny. Uh, so we're at 50 subscriber guys. So if we reach 100 uh by 2022, I will literally reveal my uh, age and gender. Oh wait, I did that already. I'll reveal my shit. God, that's a stupid gag. I'll reveal my age. Yeah, look at that. Big whoop. Uh, ouch. Thing happened. Back to the topic of not being on topic, which I shut fuck. Flute. Yeah, this sucks more than the mother's flute is amazing. It's great in that one song about the cowboy dude. That probably sounded really. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? You know that. Fuck. You know what I'm. Like it modulates on its own. That's great. Like if you modulated the modulation, it just sound like. Well, let's do that because I'm distracted. Sounds disgusting, but I mean it sounds cool and some spacey stuff. Just moderate modulation, then how that sound is kind of just lame. But yeah, the flute, plain and simple, and not as detailed. I don't know. Maybe you got it from a different sample, or the Game Freak made it. My was it Game Freak? I feel like it was probably either Aoki. God, I'm just throwing these names out around, and some of y'all might not know it. I'm pretty sure most of y'all who actually even just look at the credits they give to people in the videos, because I'm sure y'all also listen to the videos. I do a lot. Look at my liked playlist. I make it public because I'm stupid. Um, but yeah, some of y'all might know who he is, and I'm sure everybody knows who Junichi Masuda, especially is now because of the recent controversy. Uh, but yeah, no, Go Ichinoze, honestly, probably not probably, is my favorite. He has made great songs. He has made songs, but honestly, songs from him are great songs, and great songs from him are like amazing songs. So it's just gonna scratch my itch. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if you gotta look. I'm at Bulbapedia. Some people don't like this website. Honestly, I never really go on it, or really almost any other website, unless I'm just looking at like some weird facts, because you don't see this shit on Cerebay. Honestly, never really been to Cerebay. God, I probably just really took down my already not real stat. Do I have stat? Why am I even talking to myself like I'm some sort of celebrity? But I probably just made myself look even more or less legitimate, and I just wanted to just look closer at this picture, just because how disappointed he looks. I don't know. It's kind of humors me. And then you have the this is my job qualification. Please give me money. I am old. I need help. He's probably like 30 or something. And, well, okay. I shouldn't say that because he's probably like 40, isn't he? Actually, isn't he like around 40? Isn't he? Isn't he? Oh yeah, nobody really knows his age. If I were to give a guess, I'd probably say like 30, late mid 30s, probably. Something like that. Oh my god. Yeah, I have. Not gonna lie. I just always look at the interviews because I'm so interested in how he makes this stuff. Why am I talking about him? Like the on that. But yeah, okay. So look, here's Goichi Noze. He makes all the he did the gold, silver, crystal. He only joined in Gen 2 and just kind of stayed and left like if I remember from in X and Y in Gen 6 and he came back in Gen 7. He hopefully is back still there in Gen 8. Uh, great music. Not really. Don't know the man himself, but he seems kind of chill because I follow his Twitter. Don't ask. Oh cool. Nobody's watching. Funny tangent, huh? But yeah, that's Ichinose. He was good guy. He got Aoki though, the guy who nobody knows. He just kind of he's a name. He was in Gen 2 to like Gen 3. I really like this stuff. Honestly, he's underappreciated in my opinion. He's not exactly the most amazingest one, but I don't know. It's not like he's doing amazing, fantastical shit. It's just nice. Like these ones that are super moderny. You've seen Claire, Buenos Pastor, Battle Tower. This is why nobody is watching. uh, But yeah, no, I don't care. It's my stream. I do whatever I want, I guess. I don't have to. I'm not even really appealing to. I'm not even really appealing to anybody. You stupid ad block. You didn't work this time. Yeah, he's good. I like his stuff, and he was mostly just a sound engineer guy. He didn't really do like. I don't think. So I feel like he was probably responsible for the samples. He did sound effects. He also made Pokemon Cries, which is I always call it Pokemon. I don't know why I said Pokemon because I never really say it like that. He still exists. That's cool. Yeah, that's another thing. Oh, somebody was back and not what? And okay, do I even really have to introduce him? You know who Junichi Masuda is. I'm not even gonna mention him. Well, like mention him, and when it comes to like what does he do and who is he? Because he used to be a composer. I know, shocking. He made good stuff. He made stuff. Honestly, he hasn't made that many songs, so that's why most of it's good. The only ones I can really judge is like Gen 1, just because that's the only complete soundtrack by him. And judging from that, he's pretty okay. He can make short little jingles that are pretty good in loop. Painful on the Game Boy speaker though. I don't have it nearby. I just play on emulate. Oh shit! Shouldn't have said that, should I? But still hurts the ears. But he makes great battle themes. He used to. Okay, I'm not saying the new ones are that bad. He doesn't even really arrange them. Basically, he doesn't actually put it into the instruments and shit. He just kind of says, hey, go like in Gen, really just kind of like Gen 5. Gen 5 and onward, he's just been like, hey Ichinose, or hey Adachi, I made a jingle. What's that one song? I don't know. Do 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 do. Like I'm sure he makes like a little MIDI or some sort of track to give to them. It's just like the most of the grunt work goes to the arrangers. And I know a little something about arranging, and it can be a bitch, honestly, to work with. Uh, so yeah, no, oh, somebody's back, cool. Hello, devoted viewer, even though that might be me, but is it me? I don't know. I'm honestly confused. But yeah, hello, devoted viewer. Thank you for watching with bearing my stupid spiel about composers. You probably have actual good things to do, and that's why you just, I can't blame you. So yeah, back on track. So basically, this is like I feel like this was like one of the first, well, not one of the first, but one of the early games in the GBA. So I shouldn't waste time doing that. So they might have a small excuse for having varying samples. They're iconic though, just because they use them well and they don't overuse them. Like I'll get into that spiel later too once I back on track because my voice is louder now because I feel fear death less. Oh, wrong one. That's Mother. The better one. It's one sample. It's not a multi-sample. I should talk about that actually. Yeah, why not? You might notice in the Mother one. Alright, sounds cool. I want to say it uses two different samples because I think, if I remember, almost all samples in Mother use like multiple or a multi-sample. I'll show you what I mean if I open up Sappy. I think this one's not though. No, excuse me, I'm just gonna stop talking for a slight second because I want to get something to eat because I'm hungry. And that was a very filling cherry. I should turn down the volume a bit. I only had like a single cherry. And that's not funny. Why am I even laughing at that stupid? Anyways, back on track. Yeah, flutes. So yeah, they just use multi-samples. I just know they do it. I just really. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just remember things wrong. I know there's one that's an obvious one though. Why am I talking about this? And it's back on track yet again. Yeah, flutes, they exist. Backwards. That's just another flute, just different ASDR. Almost no difference. Don't mind me sitting back in my chair. Almost no difference. I just thought it was cool. Okay, I thought I heard somebody. Yeah, it's a pan flute. Pan flute. Sounds more like a shakuhachi thing, but I'm probably stupid. Let me. It's just a little. Like, okay, they both kind of sound similar, but I know there's a difference. Don't even. I know there's a difference, obviously. One's higher quality and more full. Other one's kind of shallow, which made me make sense. Pan flutes would probably sound more shallow. Pack back. Yeah, so that's the thing. I hate this sample a lot. I like this one a little more because it actually cares about your ears. You see, that's a square. I actually, I could take this time to talk about that other thing I talked about a lot earlier. Different square pulses. That's what it's called. Modes. There's names. Basically, full square. You hear that? For you non-nerd, non-gamer people out there, you probably recognize that square as the hey, it's the bleep bloop. It's the bleep bloop I hear in them video games. Yes, bleep. Who's watching me and it's not a gamer? What the Jesus? You need to stop using this stupid slang. You know what I mean though. So basically, it's the bleep bloop. You ever heard retro? Whenever you hear retro, yes, disgusting. Um, yeah. So that's a 50%, by the way. That's 50%. That's just your average square. Somehow I made a weird chord. Anyways, I put on Sawtooth because that's what I think of when I see Sawtooth because Pokemon kind of instilled that to me. Changed my ideals on the way MIDI works, even though it's the first time I really figure out what the hell a MIDI is. But you know what I mean. No, you don't. You see what I mean, though. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I need to shut up about that stupid topic. Back on what I'm saying. Um, that's what it called 25/75%. It's because it's both the same. I don't know why they added those two. I mean, if they're the same, then just add a new one. 90%. And 100% wave isn't a wave, isn't it, though? You know what? You see, it's complicated. So just, yeah, just 95%, then that probably sounds really odd. Kind of buzzy, probably. But yeah, that's 25%, also 75%. It's literally no difference. You can check for yourself. That could have a nice ending. Like, God, that was terrible. Back on track. This is what I was talking about as my favorite 12.5%. Very narrow and kind of gritty if you use it as. It's as gritty as a square could be. I mean, okay, to be fair. Well, sometimes Sawtooth can be gritty, but shut up. It can make a really convincing kind of like guitar sound. Like if you really mess around with it with the ASDR or a nice little riff, just kind of. They use that in Mount Pyre, by the way, if you ever cared about that fact. I snapped. But yeah, no, it's. I like the sound. Yet another goodie I included was the custom waves that they used. I call this one Big Daddy Big Wave Deep Wave Bass Wave at number A Mach 3. Anybody want? Oh, they still are, huh? You still find this somewhat interesting, unless that's me and I'm just being an idiot. It's good for like a middle bass. It can be good for high pitch. Kind of sounds like something from Kirby, like one of those samples. If you know what I mean, put in the comments below that you know what I mean. Actually, whenever I say you know what I mean, put in the comment. You know that what I mean. Yeah. Okay, but yeah. So I accidentally created a chord. Oh, there it is. Sounds like something you hear at church. There's an idea. You can use this in a weird little chord, but you can't because you can only use one wave channel. You can't use two of them. You have. So let me break down the rules since while I'm just babbling on about it. You have exactly 5 direct instruments, and I think that kind of includes the drums. So really 4 actual instruments and a drum. I mean, unless you do the whole trick where you just expand channels, which I would do honestly. It's in Lukey GD. If you if you if you're watching this, you most likely know who Lukey GD is. He's cool. I like it. He's the reason I was able to get Sappy because I've been trying to do this stuff for years, but I never knew until I watched this tutorial like maybe almost 2 years ago. Even though it was like late 2017, and I didn't really post it, or whatever I did post was honest to god garbage. I only keep some of those videos up just see progress and effort because I didn't try back then. I would just throw a MIDI in there and be like, oh, it sounded cool. I remember I tried to follow some of that. It's like Go Go G J Star. I know it had the word go go in it. I tried to use this thing where he like listed a bunch of voice tables. Note to self: don't do that. Honestly, no. I like the idea. Honestly, if I really felt like it, because I have so many stupid things I would do that I would if I wasn't lazy. Honestly, I would have done. I would have done that, something like that. But I would like list all the ones like which song they're from. So, for example, I'd probably say like 0x066669, right? That might have been more than whatever. You know what I mean? 0x00 0x066669, right? So then, um, I would probably put under it like and label like Little Root Town, and then under that just list like piano, um, nylon. No, it doesn't. Um, fretless bass. You know what I mean, right? You get the idea. And maybe no, I wouldn't list the addresses for those. I already made one. By the way, if you ever wondered how to find the samples, I actually can you know actually help you because I have done a thingy like a while ago. Actually, I never really finished it, but it's still up there. Oh, I got a notification. I don't know if I should check it. If okay, um, let me see. Just a quick peek. Oh, thank you. I wish you were watching. I would just like to know wonder what fuck. What am I even saying? If you haven't figured out, I just say stuff and just kind of stutter for no reason because I'm an idiot. Um, let's see, because this might be useful to some of y'all out there who need help with samples. Honestly, you have to be decently far into doing this stuff to. Huh? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, that was disgusting. Anyways, but back on track. Yeah, I should have labeled it audio actually. I don't think I can edit that anymore though. But yeah, I mean it's still already. Yeah, I label a whole bunch of instrument. This is kind of the same order I put in the bank, except no, it's pretty much the same order. Because actually, I spent a whole night just kind of searching over and over. Uh, holy shit, this was a year ago. Damn. And I still haven't. God, I still haven't updated it since I only left off on 62. I could edit it to add some of the cool little well, that confirms that. That cool little stuff I just kind of threw in there just funsies. Um. Anyways, but yeah, if you ever wonder where all the where all the instruments and like where all the addresses and like if you just wanted to make a voice table and like you're like okay I want to edit this voice table, but you don't want to go and look for a specific song that uses like this only instrument once, like the oboe thing I was talking about. Did I get to the oboe? No, I didn't. I was close. If you want to use ship horn for some reason or tuba, because that is really underutilized, it should have been used more. Or even nylon guitar, because in a way, in at least in Ruby's Sapphire Emerald, they don't use it a lot. but you want to use it and put it into the game instead of using a sound font like the lazy. Okay, no, I shouldn't say. This is where I get to really scandalous territory. But honestly, even though I do this a lot too, it's just kind of more for fun. If you do a sound font, sound font is just as good. You put just as much effort, but I respect it when you put it into a game more because there's a lot more stuff you can do. Sometimes you won't do it. I didn't used to do it, like the whole modulation, pitch bend. I'm still struggling with pitch bend, by the way, so don't expect to see it too soon. I only do the thing where you do that cool effect that makes things go. Oh my god, that's a terrible example. I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna open up Sappy after right after this whole tangent. How long has this been going on for? Oh, 0 views, cool. An hour of me just talking. I should just rename it while I'm here. I talk music and samples and nerdy ish stuff. There we go. Now let's just um, spread that just because I'm kind of curious how many people. No, I shouldn't. Yeah, I won't. Anyways, yeah, there's a delay, so I guess when you're watching it right now, you're probably like, dude, what the heck? I just came back. And I was like, there's nobody here. Oh no. What was I getting at again? Oh yeah. So if you ever wonder, I'll just copy paste it because one of y'all might watch this in the future and be like, oh, I wanna see that. Yeah, shit. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so yeah, that just go here and you'll see all the info you need. By the way, I probably explained this in the beginning. Yeah, I kind of did, but not too good. Basically, the first one's attack, so that's like how hard. So like 255 is full, just like pop, pop. Well, if you do like something like 100, it'd be a wah. You know how does it just start? You can go wah or pop ba 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 ba. You get the idea. Attack. I want to say this is either decrease or sustain. I'll say this is. Actually, let me just check. Oh, would you look at? Okay, decrease. That is decrease. So it's just like how does it end? Or sometimes it's how it's end. Sometimes it's how it's complicated. I'll explain. I'll just mess around in Sappy, and you'll get the idea. That means I'll permanently mess it up. Oh, I don't care. I'll just use an old one. But yeah, that's the decrease. Basically, does go ba ba or blah. Sustain is just how loud it is, like when you're holding it. So just the blah or ba. Yeah. Release is the one I like the most because it can. It's basically how long does it take for it to completely just get out of your ass? So there's go blah. A huge release goes blah, and just a small one or zero is just blah, ah, just abrupt ending. It's good for if you want like kind of punchy one. I don't want to say staccato because well, that's because that makes me seem like I'm underestimating my viewers, and that's really bad. Staccato, right? It just goes pop, 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 bang. FBI, open up. I see you have lolly hentai. Um, you see what I mean. Surprisingly, only in our. Oh yeah, that is true. I was surprised at the time. I don't care anymore. Don't know why. Oh, I didn't include the cool synth bass. Yeah, I'll edit this later, which is probably never. How would you look at that again? I'm not even gonna comment on this anymore because it's just kind of random. Back on track. So yeah, there's waves. I added weight. Where did I get from waves to instruments? God. But yeah, now here's. It's good for a bass, honestly, but it's not the best. Oh, look, an accidental chord. It's good for like boom, 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 boom. Well, actually, oh shit. uh, yeah, it was shit, right. You can actually see the waveform up here when I do that, cause you can look at yeah, that's cool. All right. Next, Charang. Probably it's the better. It's the better bass. Honestly, if I recommend that if you do like a big orchestral kind of route, you probably want to use this as your bass. At least for the long ones. The other one, like the last one, is better for like if you're just doing ba 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 ba. I need to keep note of these ideas. Maybe they can make for really good themes, man. No, they probably won't. Anyways, voice. Probably the best bass if you really want to do something kind of techy, but also the only time it's used as like a serious bass is when it's not. God. Okay, so this is what I like to call the faux square. Specifically 25% if you really care. The good thing about this one is that it can go high and low and sound. Like you'd probably think that kills your ears, right? Thing is, actually in Fire Red Leaf Green Battle, especially the the the, the final rival theme. God, I need to get water. All right. Yeah. Um. So that's the thing. Yeah, it kind of does a weird thing in the final rival battle where it goes like. It's a lot higher than that. It's just my voice. I mean, okay, it probably isn't that low, but it's not high enough to go that high. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's a cool one. It's used in Slateport, by the way. That's why it's like it's techy, but not. It's used in Slateport as the bass, and I was like, that's cool, but that's not techy. Anyways, back on track. Fifths. It's good for if you want to make something sound edgy. Don't use it low. You can use it high if you want to do some weird effect. Not effect, just something weird if you feel like it. Actually, something like that would sound cool now. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's used in I think the either the biker or cool trainer theme in Ruby Sapphire Emerald. I think it's also used in the trainer theme. It's not really easy to tell. And I'm trending theme in Fire Leaf Green. It's not really easy to tell. I'm just kind of guessing for that one. I remember seeing it while messing around with that voice table. Is somebody actually? Oh, there's two people. That's holy shit. Oh, hey, Nano Man. Top of the morning to you. I'm just speaking quietly, to be honest. I could probably be a lot louder. It's just like I said, there's people sleeping here. Yeah, I'm not really making a song. I'm just kind of just doing talking. Really, honestly, I was gonna like do Azalea Town. Then I just started talking about this one little DLS sound font thingy. Ah, yes, I'm mostly blabbering about synths and stuff. I mean, it's gonna eventually get to the part where I'm just talking, where I'm typing, and the delay is kind of weird. So that's funny, ain't it? No, it's not. It's not funny, but it's skip ahead. Well, I guess maybe it is. Um, yeah, cool. So if you were watching, I mentioned your beloved Mother 3. Yeah, that's cool. I was just kind of demonstrating because there's some shit I want to talk about. Um, uh, this discount other one. I call that one grit, and I call this one grime because that's just kind of smoother and less cool. It's pretty much sine wave. It's barely a difference between the other one, but it's kinda noticeable. One sounds a little duller. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. At least you're dealing with me, man. That's cool. That's cool. Anyways, after this, I'll probably actually get to work on it instead of just talking after I just show off this shit. That's backwards. Oh yeah, that's a polysynth thing. I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna bet it's probably from Mr. Alki, man. The guy I talked about way earlier. Well, since Nano guy, since you're watching now, you don't know who. You probably don't know who he is. Just he worked on some songs. He especially made the abandoned ship one. You know, da 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 da, and that uses the polysynth. It goes like. Da, 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 da. It's cool. I put it in the polysynth one, CC, because I'm appropriate. That's funny, I'm not. Choir. And this is where we get to the specially special goodies. I actually added in the Gen 2 waves. Yeah. So it's actually a process. It's very it's yeah, it's a process. I can vaguely show how it works. Let me just it which sound. Okay, I'm. It's funny because I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about the Gen 2 thing, then no, you're not, because I'm still a delay, isn't there? I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, no. Here's a vague description of what I did. I'm just gonna talk about it while showing. So I started noticing these videos called oscilloscopes. I started watching them more because oscilloscopes. they're cool. So I watch Oscilloscope, GSC, right? I'm sure it doesn't take a freaking mess scientist to figure out what that GSC means. So like, this is a good example. Actually, I took a lot of them from this one. It's kind of weird scale, but so basically, I just paused and I recognized that these are all slanted. So really, they would be straight. It's just the way this registers. I don't know. Uh, by the way, credit to Flygon if since I might have to say that since I don't know, two people are watching. Oh, the polysynth. Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah, it's used in it's used in the abandoned ship. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Excellent connection. That's pretty litty. Um, huh. But yeah, so I just look at these and I just kind of go into set. Let me just do it since, like, I'm not gonna save the changes. So I'll just show you basically a vague, ugly, because I'm not even gonna put the. Honestly, it took a long time to make these. By the way, just you'll see why. You'll see. You'll all see by the end. You'll all see what true power I possess. I can, I don't know, show you the world. Yeah. It's a good. Why'd I skip it? Battle Factory is the one I mostly stole them from Battle Factory because it has a bunch of samples that are wave synths that I never use again. Mad scientist, thank you. I don't know what I probably just popped up out of nowhere and I just done. So I'll go here, right? And I'll be like, all right, so here's the wave, and I'll just kind of destroy it. I'll go, okay, so honestly, the math and the geography on this one, this is not geography. I would usually do like a, God, I can't talk. I would do like usually two. That's two bits. I don't know. Fuck those things, and I just go wiggy wiggy wiggy, even taller, then whole, and then not whole, and then tiny, and then a little zit. Yes, zit. Uh, and there you go. There, exact carving. You get the idea. I actually made them a lot more refined and betterer. So yeah, that's kind of the process I did basically. I think I might have like corrupted that version with all sorts of weird stuff, so I can't show you the originals. I'm gonna stare at the comments yet again just because I maybe said something. I don't know. No, you didn't. Cool. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're really right. Actually, it's I don't even, most of the time I'll be like making a thing and I'll just be like, oh, here's a little cool bit, and then I'll just get distracted and be like, you know what, maybe, you know, it'd be a cool idea. What if I just made the waves that are seen in gold, silver, and crystal since I can. Yeah, that would be a cool little project. Oh, what if I document all the or make a sound font. That's why I've been doing nothing like in between a lot of times. I'll be like making something and then just kind of give up, and I'll just be like, nah, I don't feel like it anymore. And then I'll come back and be like, oh shit, I was doing this. Most of the time, I never get back to them, especially the old ones. I should fix them, but I'm not. Mostly because most of those are deleted. I did them on a different computer. Now I have like a better PC. I was using actually like the Windows Vista because that's all I had. Yeah. Why am I talking about this again? Yeah, so basically, yeah, I get on tangents. I did this shit. Cool. I think that's no. There's some other cool samples I put in there. That's why. That's the one from the legendary Beast battles. You know, da 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 da. You know which one? From the one from Crystal. So it's like. Anyways, yeah, Bode, what is this? Right. It's the generic base, because every battle, I swear, in gold and silver and crystal use this base. It's really just gold silver, technically crystal scripts. Just kind of copied most of the music, except for the legendary theme, legendary battle guys. You know them. Oh Jesus, what did I do? Because they always do that thing where it's like butter. Fuck, what am I talking about? So yeah, that's a. You might recognize it if you actually pay attention, which you probably don't, because I feel like most people who look at this never really paid attention to the music in Gen 2. Or maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know who you all people are. I did because I was a freaking. That was the only. That was like my first game, even though I'm not even old. I just played it on a. Yes, I played it on an emulator. Don't say that. That's a good idea, but at the same time, it'd be absolutely disgusting because my mic quality, I think, is kind of shit. Just suggestion. Just fuck. Just suggesting. You know. I mean, that'd be funny. Yeah, it kinda is, but I had to work with constraints. Okay. Actually, why don't I compare it since now I'm on this weird tangent about another tangent on a tangent? Because I could have been doing something else, but now I'm just on this stupid tangent. That's a lot of tangents. Wonder where the hypotenuse in the God. So you see this math joke, because math joke. They're not funny, and I don't like math. I just remember thing from math, because tangent. Using oscilloscope. What the hell? Oh, cool. Hoketo Matsuta. How about that? Which one uses it for sure? No, I don't. Yeah, that one does. I see it. It probably is definitely. All right, so it's sounds. Okay, let's. Oh, that's a different one. How'd it go again? Excuse me. All right. I don't know why I'm doing this. Actually, it sounds a little deep. This sounds too hollow. Anyways, yeah, side tangent on another side tangent. That's great. This one's a weird one because it makes for a weirdly fat bass, but also makes a weird flute. It doesn't sound as good in this version. Kind of hear it. It's used in National Park. I don't feel like going. Y'all get what I mean. This is another faux square, but it sounds even more square than square. If you know what I mean. It's in Goldenrod and a whole bunch of other songs. You might have thought, oh, I thought those were actual squares. I remember even liking a comment that says, like, I thought that was a real square, because I thought it was a real square. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I don't know why it took me a long time to register that comment. True. Uh, Goldenrod. Yeah, that's the biggest example I can think of. It's also used in Viridian Forest. Don't ask, I remember this shit. All right, I just do. Um, oh, this one I just kind of made up because I was trying to do the triangle, the weird pseudo triangle, but it's not actually a triangle. It doesn't make for a good bass, but it makes for a pretty decent substitute for the high pitched shit. Oh yeah, this one I added in late. This is not custom one. This is actually from Ruby Sapphire Emerald. It's that one you always hear in a battle theme. It goes like. It's usually in the sawtooth space. It's an actual sawtooth wave, by the way. Like, actual. Don't know why I put it in FX1 Rain. I was very intelligent while I was making this, and this was probably like a few months ago. When emoticon. Oh, it is. No, it's not. I mean, it's slightly better. A bit. Uh, I, I don't know why, but that mortally scares me. Anyways, that's a thing. What's after FX Rain? I don't remember. Oh, this stupid thing. It's a thing. Don't use them. They suck. Cowbell. If you want to do cowbell, more cowbell. You see, I referenced a comedy skit from a very unknown underground show called Saturday Night Live. You see, because I'm very mod. God, I need to shut up. God, that was bad. It's bad to keep rhythm when you're on a keyboard, and not even like actual keyboard. I mean, just like computer keyboard, not MIDI. Cool. That's a cool keyboard. If you have a MIDI keyboard, good for you. That's a Mukgyo, something like that. I think that's the name, something like that. Let me see. Because I'm obsessed with accuracy. It's something like Mukgyo. God, it's something like that. I just know it's a tick tock, boom, boom. That's probably not the name even. Uh, Mokugyo. Is that the name? I think that's it. Even though it's probably not like 100% accurate, it's probably, maybe it's a different instrument for all I know, but that's the closest one I could think of. So it probably isn't. Well, let's listen to more just before we go up based off assumption. If you know, if you know the actual name of the instrument, put it in the comments down below, guys. This will be Hwasun. Okay. You know, it sounds similar enough. That's the closest I could find. All right, it's probably an actual name. I don't know. Drum C7, 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 C7. You talk about that smack snare from Fireleaf Green? Looks so funny. I'm gonna say something in Japanese. Because I might have talked about it actually before. The you just didn't see it. Let me see. You talking about the snare? The snare? Yeah, I said yes. Snare. Snare. My back. My back hurts, and somebody just died. Ouch. But they keep doing that. It's confusing, man. Somebody shows up and they're like, oop, and then oop, and then oop, and then. Okay, let me play this beautiful song for you, and I'll bet you, I'll bet you money. Is it this one? Honestly, I like it and hate it. It's a tricky situation. I even put like a solo snare there in the piccolo. That's how it sounds normal. Is that right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Oh shit. Yeah, I know. I thought it was that one though. Okay, let's try and misspelling. Let's try another one then. If it's not that one, which I'm not gonna lie, a bit surprised. Is it that one? Because I know there's like only one other snare besides that one. I think that's technically like electric snare, if I'm right on the MIDI thingy. Is that one? I don't know. Drum kit, then note C. Let's see then. Let's observe. Maybe it's on a different drum kit because there's. See. Hello. Um. I don't know. Hello. I don't know, man. Huh. I tried, but I don't. Hey, use it, yeah, bro. I can't say that word, bro. You said it was on the drum kit. Uh, what's okay? What's the closest instrument you can compare it to? Okay, cool. Watch it be something like an accordion, which I remember it was like a weird thing I hated, or that weird bass. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit around. I'm just waiting on it, man. Just waiting on it, man. Just have I even DM'd you? Just waiting on it, man. Just waiting on it, man. It smacks. Oh, thank you for the very descriptive information. You know what else smacks? Not me, because I am polite to people. No, I'm not. I do not hit people unless they hit me. Right, I open that. Oh, it's Grease Man. That's cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just looking at shit. Anyways, I'm gonna go back on track, which is not on track at all because I was just showing off some stupid stuff. I should actually, no, okay, I'm gonna finish this before I just give up and go on to some other thing. Oh, well, there you go. Cooler sample I put in. Why didn't I even post it? Why haven't I even shared it to people? That's a good question that I'll never know. Weird clank. Oh yeah, trumpet. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Yes, that's a tricky situation that I had to find out the hard way. Actually, well, since I'm waiting for Mr. Nano Man to get back on track, I'll actually. All right, so it's time for side tangent number 535. Um, so even though Carmel is, y'all probably know who she is. She, fuck. There we go. Oh wait, I have to open it. She made like another version of VG Music Studio. I don't use it just because I can't actually edit the files. But yeah, let me just show something. It's good for editing. It's really good for like getting down and dirty in the editing. Actually, let's come on. What? Okay. Well, it's probably gonna be slow because that's oh, and here he is. What in the hell? Never heard of that one. Honestly. Anyways, just I need. It's like a fucking overload. I'm gonna destroy my computer. Got like 90. Okay, so like what? Three, but still five. Five things open, but still, just come on. At least a little quicker, man. So I want to assume, Greasy Man, that you're talking about the how it goes from how like I used to modulate and it would go like right? I don't know. You can reply, even though it says stupid delay. So I like while I'm talking about this right now, it's probably at least a few seconds behind. Either that or just this thing's tracking behind and it's not actually like recent. I don't know. But yeah, can you respond, man? Are you talking about that, where it's just instead of going proper modulation, it just goes which sounds really bad, by the way. I always hated that. Turns out there's a thing. I think Josh told me about it. Okay, cool. I keep saying this over and over again. It's probably gonna get annoying because of this delay. So yeah, no. Josh told me something that he found out, which I could have found out if I just dug a little, honestly, but I didn't because I'm lazy. So, but yeah, here's a cool little trick for you. You don't even have to do it on GBA Music Studio. It's just the easiest way for me. There's a And if this isn't the way to prove it, then can't help. I need to do things one moment at a time instead of just. Anyways, this is probably gonna crash immediately when I try to do editing and stuff. So let's just mess around with something that I've already done. Excuse me. I think it was Pokakakirk. I'll assume it's this one. Yikes, it's slow. Jeez, it's not very good. Will it even play? Oh, might have been another one. God, I should probably just demonstrate it on something else, shouldn't I? What the fuck? Alright, let's just open. Oh, OBS isn't allowing it. Okay, man, it's gonna be really hard to explain. It's gonna be really tough, honestly. Uh, ew. Okay, I'm wondering. Okay, let's see. Can I just open a thingy I made? Because I can just try to mess with that. Oh fuck! Damn it! Where did I put it? I swear I made it once, and I was like, "Huh, that's a thing." All right, let's just take one of these. Don't ask about the naming process behind these, because first of all, there isn't a naming process. It's gonna break, won't it? Oh, jeez. Bad one. Okay. I'm thinking, man. I don't know. I guess I'll have to do it on Sappy, won't I? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. It's fine. This is taking much longer than expected. I'm just trying to demonstrate something quick and simple. So let's just break out good old reliable, no matter what. Even if honestly it can be a little shitty right now. Sometimes it's honestly probably just the best bet. God damn it! Just just work for once. Come on. Ah, jeez. Sorry, man. This is gonna take a little longer. So let's just make a simple little stupid song. That's all. It's not even a song. It's just no. This is definitely gonna help the whole sensory overload thing, right? Anyways, just MIDI, just trumpet, just plain old, just one note. You won't hear anything because I don't know. FL just does that. But yeah, just one note. All right, that's a little longer than needed, but that's what you get, right? So, oh, thanks. All right, so yeah, why? Yeah, that'll probably be useful later. God damn it. Oh, that's great. That's great. It's buffering. Alright, let's just close this. This is probably wasting a lot of... Somehow... Oh, jeez. Well, my computer is kind of heating up a little bit, but nothing horrible. Ah, it's one of those. Don't use those sound fonts, Severe, my guy, okay? Those are usually your shit. I should use my sound font instead. It's actually legit, man. Alright, man. FL does that because it doesn't have... Yeah. Oh, really? Oh. FL can be a little bit of a bitch sometimes, but honestly... In general, it's the easier evil out of the two. That might explain why it's lagging. I don't even really need that anymore. I'll come back a little later. But yeah, just export as MIDI. Oh look, that's a trumpet. Big whoop. There's a reason I named these ways. It's just part of the makes it faster for me. All right. So yeah, good. So you made that trumpet. All right. Now let's just. Oh, what's the favorite tune out of all Pokemon? Interesting question. I have like probably five. If you rewatch this when I finish this in like what 3 a.m. for me, you'll probably hear me talk about one of my favorite composers, Mr. Ichinose. And he's back on track because I'm. Oh, okay. Let me just answer. Just a little quick. Which one would I listen to the most? That's a better question. Yeah, I'll just say what I just said. Right? 5 to 10 tunes, mostly from. Ones I can name now. Uh, I'd probably say something like. I'll just talk while working because that's actually efficient instead of sitting doing nothing. Honestly, I would say most of them are from Gen 2. It's definitely nostalgia. Like I said, it's fuck. It's weird because I'm not even born in like the 90s, but or even early. Well, okay, early 2000s, but way after the Game Boy Color like was out. Not way, just five. Here's a little hint for you guys. I was born like what 5 years after Crystal came out. No, not Crystal. Gold and Silver in America. It's in Japan. It came out in '99. And wow, they make me a little older. Yeah, exposing myself like that. I must be a fucking genius, huh? But okay. Let's just add a little dot byte. Let's say mod. And let's just fucking 10. All right. Here's example A of how it sound normal. Which one do I not care about? Let's do an old one. Is definitely don't. Oh, well, I broke them beyond repair. That's cool. What the? Anyways, yeah, no, it's definitely nostalgia. Honestly, it's kind of a tie. If we're talking about Gen 2, which has a lot of people, I would say it's probably a tie between like the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Gold Silver versions. There's some better, some worse. Like Lighthouse, honestly, is much better. Well, it's not honest. It's kind of just obvious. Much better on. Did I open that already? I don't know. I have the memory of a goldfish. Hey, would you look at that? I did it. I never used this one, right? Oh, I was talking about the waves earlier. I guess they were here. Would you look at that? Anyways, I'll replace it. I don't care. This is just an old one that I don't have use for anymore. About to search an entire. All right, Nano Man, you do that. But yeah, open Miss Magius. See, I suppose my name. All right. So it's Exhibit A. Sounds like utter dog shit, doesn't it? You know, because like unless you're trying to make it sound like that, because I don't know, you like want to make it sound spacey. Don't. I used to always struggle with that. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can find. I'll bet you it was Mia. Was it here? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh yeah. That's. What is it? Oh, that was another experiment. Uh, yeah, I do a lot of experiments here. This is my fucking lab. Is this the one? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, so here's the thing that Josh taught me. Hmm? Yeah, it does sound like a fart. How long did you spend? Ooh. That's the days I don't want to talk about, Mr. James Colbo. Um, honestly, I took like a. Back then, I really didn't put any effort. Also, modulation at 10, it can sound good sometimes. Uh, God, I need to get back. I need to focus, man. I need to focus. So I don't even know if Grease Guy is still watching. Are you still watching? I don't know. But yeah, James, no. Back then I didn't put effort. I would just uh, take a MIDI, turn, and throw it into that thing, GXSCC. I see a lot of people talk about how it's not 8-bit. They're right. They're actually right. Like it's I think it's actual like 8-bit synth, but you can't have. I think there was like what 10 channels in that. No way, unless you have one of those fancy schmancy Famicom. What do you call it? They'll have like little extension card chips and shit. Um, yeah, you can't do that. But God, okay. So you see that, Mr. Grease, you have this thing called LFO. Um, oh, okay, cool. So LFO basically makes it go. Honestly, okay, I kind of don't understand it too much. The basic idea I got from it is that it goes, makes it go from warrior to warrior, kind of squishes the modulation. I think that's the best way I can explain it. So if I remember, 44 by the way is the one that's used in almost every song except for the battles. I guess Masuda was just too much of a bitch to use it. I don't know. Don't ask. Don't quote me. Or you can. That'd be kind of a funny quote. Masuda was too much of a bitch to use it. Eric, Kumquat 2019. Okay, so it sounds just as shitty, right? Oh, that's the wrong. Did I put it in the right one? No, I didn't. That's why it still sounds god awful. There we go. I mean, it's still not gonna sound good, but it sounds less bad. There you go. Okay, if you used it in moderation, it would sound much better. Like, and I think here's the one that Mr. Masuda man uses. I think he's usually 16. It's like I said, okay. It's not bad. It's just it's not as wonky, but in a cool way, in my opinion. And you can use in between. You can just mess around and experiment and find out on your own, like which LFO fits for whatever you're making. Yeah, it sounds almost just as bad as the original. Actually, no, it just sounds just as bad. It's better for. I guess it's better for long notes. I don't know. But yeah, 44 is usually the better one. It makes it sound more real. Honestly, it sounds more like a real trumpet to me. And actually, now because I play in a band, as I mentioned 5 times in this video. Um, and I mean, like, not awesome band. I just play in a fucking concert band. Trombone for the win, man. No, it's not even that good, but it could sound cool. But yeah. So yeah, just 44 LFOs sounds more cool, realistic. National Park at .75 is a godly tune. Well, I'll find out when I'm done with this, because this ain't even really a real stream anymore. It's just kumquat messes around on shit. Epic. Let's try to make. You're welcome. I'm not even gonna write that down. There's a hit? Yes, there is, Mr. Nano Man number 127. There's like 3 of them. Not 3 of them. There's 2 of them that I can think of. That one that sounds like the weird ass smack effects from Mother 3 that goes twing, and that really weird synth bass that goes doyu, doyu. You know what I mean? No, you don't. God. I know it's used in one song. It's mostly used in like sound effects, but it's used in like the. God, what is it used in? I just remember hearing it once and going, "That's weird. I should steal it." You know? No, you don't. You probably might be the side bass. Still, well, no, I'm not even gonna bother wasting my time. And now, because I feel like proving a point, let's turn this down to 4. 4 is a pretty healthy bass, not bass, pretty healthy modulation of this kind. Yeah. All right, there we go. There we go. Done. I've I've seen mostly the games usually like between 3 to 8 in modulation when you do that whole LFO 44. Yeah. Oh, and you have to add an S. Don't just LFO LFOS. I know there's another LFO thing that I saw. on the music GBA music thingy studio. It, I kind of wanted to try it out. I might report my findings if I do another stream, which I probably will. Uh, Not tomorrow though, unless I do. I don't know. But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, modulation and LFO. This makes it sounds pretty. Make it sounds pretty. Jesus. What am I doing now? I guess I should do something. Um. Anyways, I was originally supposed to do Azalea Town. Like I was just gonna steal it from Heart Gold Soul Silver and just, hey, I'm gonna throw it into the game. I don't feel like putting as much effort as usual, especially since it's gonna be slow. What are the limits of the RC Music Engine? Good question, Mr. Colbo. Honestly, it's pretty limited. If you stretch, because I have joints. Yeah, it can be pretty limited depending on how you use it. Like you're only allowed to use 5 direct instruments, and one of them is gonna be for the drums. And if you do like crazy drums, you really technically, let's assume you use 2 samples at a time. You probably gonna have like 3 main instruments to work with. That's I think, and I that's why I realize that's why the games uses squares and shit a lot. Like let's find a good example. There's a pad. There's a pad. What pad? Huh? I don't have pads, by the way. I'm a guy. Just, haha, you see, because I made a joke. Um, Fire Leaf Green uses a lot of. Yeah, I was actually about to say that, Mr. Nano. Thanks for stealing my. Oh no, I would have probably talked about it like 9 light years later. But yeah, no, yeah, you can increase it with hex editing. There's a video by Lucky GD. I. It's funny because I mentioned this earlier, and if some bozo for some reason wants to watch this, then they'll be like, you literally talked about it 5 times. I just get distracted easily, so. What in the fuck are you talking about? Schmidt number 233? Is it some. What? Oh, you're still looking for that. I want to say, I bet. Well, actually, no. Oh shit, I closed Discord. Let me see. Maybe, maybe I feel like it might have been a pitched version of like a snare. Because it kind of sounds like a snare. What was I doing again? Oh yeah. But while I blabber on about that shit, I'm gonna. Oh my god, it's the wrong song again. But yeah, while I blabber about some other stupid stuff, I'll be doing thing. That's not it. Fusube says that like I fucking know what I'm talking about. I may be a weeb, but I can't hide the fact that I'm not. Alright, here's the goal, my guys, my dudes, my humans. We're Now you're all guys, I'll bet. But well, that's kind of sexist, isn't it? Shit. We're gonna make this in the Fortran font. Oh, you exist again. God. Oh, it's the. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. I wanna know what that sounds like. Sounds like to me. First of all, it sounds like somebody just took the normal I would say string, and just kind of went, what if we made it even lower quality? Because that's funny. I'm going to drop this mic. It's not even a mic, it's just a little thing on the headset. It tells you how poor I am. Wait a sec. No. It's not the same, but it sounds something weird. Also, if you want to say, yeah, that's true. That's a very true. Actually, I've done this already. I always do it. That's why most of the songs, when people ask if they want the MIDI, I'm like, you can, but you're gonna have a big old problem with that. Cause I usually like to go outside the limits, unless, like, the only times you can probably use the MIDI is if you see you see that I just push it to 20. Well, now I push it to 28 because I don't care. I could also do GB GB sound limit break because I don't know. But honestly, I still like restricting myself. I only do this for like songs that are like just purely for fun. There's just no act. So pretty much songs that aren't Pokemon or aren't meant to be in fucking Pokemon. Shut the fuck up, Nano guy. All right. I know that's a French horn. I know what a French horn is. I just said it kind of sounds like it, man. Are you saying? Wait a second. Are you saying like when I thought the was it? Did I think it was a string, but it was a, okay. There's something in my ear. Yeah. So you're saying when I was thought that was a string, but it's actually French horn. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, yeah, that's a you can do that if you just want to do it purely for fun. No actual um no inserting. Fuck, I stammer a lot. Uh, yeah, that's a thing. Direct voice limit. I don't really bother with the rest of this stuff. I just mostly do that. That's it. That's cool. Um, I'll never know what you're talking about because I forgot everything I just said. Cool. I don't do any of. Don't mess with that. I don't do any of that. I think I messed with that once. I just don't care. What am I talking about this? Oh yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, so yeah, 5 instruments. If you do hex editing, you can actually allow for I think 12 up to 12. So basically, it gives you all the power in the world. But if you, to be honest, you should just utilize the 8-bit instruments if I were you. And that's why I think Mr. Marikazu Aoki, the guy with no picture, and I'm not even gonna say he's a guy, alright? He composed like only a few songs really, but they always made full use of the 8 bits. Like, here's one that I like a lot, a lot, a lot. I think I'm going insane. God, was it this one? Not that one. Mm, oh yeah, true, 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 Mr. Nano Man. Was it this one? You see that? It's exactly 5 instruments. And I'm sure you can't hear me. But yeah, no, you see there's only 4. You've been doing this for summer break then? Yes, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing this since, like I said, 2017. I've actually been interested since like 20, really like 2015, but like that was when I was just a stupid little snubbling snot, where I just like, I want to make music. This would be cool, but I wouldn't have beat shit. I know that for sure. And I mean, honestly, I could have just stuck to the weird trend of just taking midis and just slapping them into a slapping them into a sound file and going, "Hey, look, I'm original." But at the same time, that's kind of why I joined this, because I hate it how it doesn't play right in game. Oh, that instrument you're talking about. Cool. Not cool. Sucks. Sad. Oof. F. F's in the chat, guys. Where's the fucking F's? Um. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, I would have just probably stuck to that weird little thing if I wasn't such a little perfectionist bitch. All right. Because what I do, because I like to just be such an asshole a lot, man. I'll see some of these videos. They'll be like fucking Route 216 in Pokemon, 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 fucking Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or GBA. That is not Mount Pyre, by the way. That is you troglodyte. Just kidding. Please stay. I don't want to chase you off. But nah, no, that wasn't Mount Pyre. That's abandoned ship. It says far. Wait, let me check. Yeah, no, that's not Mount Pyre. It has a similar beginning. Let me show you which one is Mount Pyre. I hate the way how they name the songs here, by the way, because they Unknown Victory 4. Let's listen. Oh shit, I don't remember that one. I want to say that's probably something for the casino though. I don't know though. I'm just guessing. Probably just a random encounter. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But this one though. I know that one. That's when you win at casino. Well, I guess that last one wasn't casino, wasn't then. But yeah, that one's a casino like you victory. It's even literally called, if I was to think, O Atari. And I know Atari means win and O means big, so big win. You hit the shit stack. Good job. Why am I going off tangent again? Which one is it? I know it's in here. I'll find you, and I will show you to the world. Yada yada yada, random singing. Oh, and I did a thing once where okay, let's open a different one. I did a thing where I inserted a bunch of samples. That's when I was learning how samples work. I was talking about something earlier. I was talking about something earlier, by the way, about how I was just such a weird perfectionist. I'll see some guy like Route 216 GBA, and then they'll just have all those fucking beeps, and I was like, that sounds god awful. And I'm shameless enough to admit, yeah, I totally just take the MIDI from the games and just go, all right, so here we add to it. But here's the little kicker. I add to it a bit, and I don't mean like I compose the original parts. I mean I add modulation, pitch, bend, change instruments, and I think that's kind of enough if you don't claim it as your own or claim that you're bringing like amazing spin. Because the point of what I do is not really just to make it sound like oh fucking this is my work. Not like fucking Glitch X City. Okay, that's not a good example because honestly no offense to her, but I'm not exactly the biggest ass fan of her because I'm not into that shit. That's all. That's just not my type of music. So I can't just be like, oh, I hate her and all that she represents because I'm just not into that music. So it's unfair. Is this? Yeah, that's the outside version. Yeah, I think this is no, this is by Ichinoze, but yeah, it also does the same thing. Like check this out. So let's take out. Oh, jeez, I really driven away a lot of people. Cool. But no, let's check out all the direct instruments. Yeah, it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 channels devoted to that, but only like 4 of them are playing at a time. The bell, the strings, and the little pizzicato, pizzicato. Uh, all the other stuff is really just 8-bit instruments. Like, let's take out all that fancy stuff and just add see that? I don't know. I really like the use of 8-bit instruments. That's kind of what I like to try myself. By the way, like this, you see these 2 squares, square 1 and square 2. Very self-explanatory. There's squares. Yikes. Um. Oh shit. Yeah, I kind of realized that. That's a thing. Hmm. Yeah. So I'll just stop it whenever I want to say something now. Even though it might be a part that I like and I just can't. But I can. It just will ruin it. But yeah, you see that? So they'll use the squares kind of just as little background melody. I don't know. The squares are used kind of normally. Usually they use the waves for the bass. So it'll be like boo boo boo. I think that's literally what it is by the way, isn't it? Cool and a little cool modulation going on. You see, it's kind of matching up with it. But what I like the most is the noise channel noise. Uh, I like how how the guys who made this tend to use the noise channels has the little. So you know what a hi hat is? You probably do. It's that part of the drum kit where it's just like so you got the bass drum snare and then you got the you know hi hats and open hi hats that shit. Usually they use the noise channel just to save on them direct instruments so they can use more melody instruments than just fucking drum going. Like it's especially used in Fire Red Leaf Green, by the way. Why not? I'll just show you it then. Uh, let's go with the bestest extra good example. Alright, let's just look at this. So everything that's like in the 80s is almost always just a direct instrument or above. So I don't even just go boop. Oh shit. Oh, now I feel like an absolute clown. Guess I really did myself on that one. Assuming people don't know shit. That's my fault there. All right, but you get the idea, right? Noise channels used for the hi hats and shit. You know, I don't know. I find it kind of clever. Plus, it kind of is louder because it instead of because these samples, like Fire Relief Green, if you notice in the drum kit, they don't have it at all. They just don't have it. While in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, they have one, but it's kind of weak. I don't really know a good example of them hats. Uh, let me see, because now I'm just gonna keep getting off track. I don't think this one uses it. It uses the whole noise. Yeah, I was right. This one doesn't use it. Um, probably something that sounds rocky, won't it? Isn't it? Which one does? I think no, it doesn't. Would you look at that? Exactly. Also, I notice it's weirdly coincidental, but gunshots usually tend to be the hi hat and shit. Tight hi hats and shit. Alright. So it's all up to you and the way you want to make it, of course. I just, expressing my shit, right? But, yeah, no, if for some reason you like the noise channel hi hats and shit, God, no, let me look for a version before I just start blabbering on about how one's better than the other, because, that's unfair and shit. Oh, yeah, this definitely uses, doesn't it? Probably doesn't. Just watch it. Oh, would you look at that? It doesn't. It just does a channel change every time it goes to a fucking shit. You know, you get what I mean, right? It just switches to instruments. What's Mr. Bernie's? Who the fuck is Bernie? I mean, I'm probably forgot it. Is he from is he from RC or FRLG? If you know what I mean. Yeah, I might just ask who. Yeah, man, who? While I wait for your response because of this stupid delay, I'm just gonna keep looking for hi-hats because I just realized it almost never uses it. They just realized how bad it is. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'll just show you it. Yeah, I'll just show you it. Don't even know why I didn't think of that in the first place. God. Wrong one. That's the one that doesn't use it. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so if I remember, which I don't, I'm just gonna keep scanning. I don't know, they kind of sound weak to me. They're just kind of lame. Like, if you wanted to have something. Okay, let me think. If you want it to really pop, in my opinion, to me it pops more if you use the noise channel. This one is better, in my opinion, is better for like shit, like if you want to do sound more laid back. In general, honestly, if you're using this drum kit, it's probably better for something laid back because all the all the samples, they're not low quality. Well, they are compared to Fire Leaf Green, but you know they just kind of sound softer and sound nicer. I see. Oh, that guy, the sailing boat. I love that one, by the way. Anyways, let me just finish the weird spiel I was giving about fucking. You hear that? That's lame. Well, it's not lame. It's nice. It's kind of soft. I use this one a lot. Even the toms, they'll be like, they're lame. I don't think they ever use those toms actually. Also, this just fuck. This just loops, so you're gonna have to end it whenever you feel like. So you can go like, I'm probably. Oh fuck. That's probably a very bad beat because I'm just guessing right now. Oof. That's a guess. Don't hurt me, please. Mr. Drummer Man. I'm just kind of messing around to see if I can make it somewhat coherent. Like, there we go. Something slightly coherent. It's kind of weird, honestly. It's better if you use the other one. Anyways, back to your question. Also, I found you think. Oh, funny. I actually haven't really been watching Wubby. Honestly, I haven't been watching him that much lately. I thought it. I remember I used to watch some of his shit. It was funny. I think. I'll bet you he's still funny. He probably is the same Wubby as before. But I mean, I should probably check him out again. Honestly, no, I'll just wait till the delay comes back. By the time the delay comes back, I'll probably be doing some other shit on it. Uh, but yeah, no, yeah, no, I'm. I just remember I thought I would never have a shot. By the way, at promoting my shit there, I just threw it in there, like hoping. Honestly, I wish I can reprice. That's I don't know. You know, just kind of come back. And, I don't know if he does that series anymore. Though I think the last time I checked, which probably a few weeks ago, that he doesn't do that thing anymore. But I mean, if he does, I would just probably link him to one of my fucking better, more recenter videos because yeah, honestly, I thought his reaction to that one fucking Slavic March was it Slavic March or something 1812 Overture? I think it was 1812 Overture. Yeah, it was quite appropriate. It was bad. I was still a little baby boy trying to figure that shit out. So yeah, I don't know which part this is. Just wait till the delay comes back. By the time the delay comes back, I'll probably be doing some other shit on it. Uh, but yeah, no, yeah, no, I'm. I just remember I thought I would. Huh, that's cool. Oh, let's see. His videos are still hilarious, but his streams are Yeah, I can see that, honestly. But at the same time, well, I don't know. I haven't really actually watched. Like, there's some guys I watch, like Call Me Carson, and that's really it. I actually don't really watch. And maybe sometimes I watch that guy Schlatt, Jay Schlatt. Uh, I don't know. They seem a little edgy to me, but I mean, it's probably not that edgy, is it? I mean, I feel like they probably push it for Twitch, but at the same time, most of their actual best videos are on YouTube. So yeah, I agree. I agree with that sentiment. Also, you using Normie immediately gives you like 3 boost cool points, in my opinion. That's cool. Um, Anyways, Mr. Bernie, I swear you had a different name. He was just the guy. Oh, well, would you look at that? It's right after. That is a song. Uh, Actually, this was also another favorite because it's another trick I like that I thought is cool. Listen, okay, just listen to the whole thing without the wave. Yeah, something sounds off, right? At least I think it would. So now let's just have these play with these. Yeah, basically that's how the whole, I don't even know how to explain that sound. Uh, the whole really nice, smooth, percussive organ, but high. I'll call it just the organ shit. Hard to start. That is true. I like how they don't just extend it for too long and make it kind of annoying. Like you'll go, like I know some guys will be like, you know, like I don't know what that stupid little tangent was about. Well, I know what it's about. I just think I might have gone on a little stupid tangent. That's all. But you know, it's a nice little interjection. But yeah, like I said, it's a cool little effect with the wave where you turn up the pitch by 12. It actually applies to a lot of things in general. Like, here's something I made uh, that I kind of use the same idea with the whole pitch bend. Oh yeah, by the way, I actually never put this up on YouTube, have I? I mean, call it quits. I've called it quits a long time ago, so it's not like I care anymore. Well, not a long time ago. It was like later today, earlier today, but still, whatever. Uh, okay, no. Alright, just also lately I've been just actually the reason I haven't really posted much. Like I posted that thing today slash yesterday because I realized I haven't posted anything in a while. That video. By the way, check out my latest vid if you haven't, man. Fucking shameless plug. But yeah, no, it's because I've mostly been experimenting around with Diamond Pro Platinum because I like its. I mean, I used to think its sound font was weird, but actually I like it. Like, okay, here's yeah. So you see on the pitch, I just kind of shifted it down a bit, and it kind of makes a weird effect. Like if I just kind of turned it down or really just got rid of it, it would just be like, yeah, it just kind of makes a cool little. it's a little cool ditty. You're looking for God 8-bit drums, dude. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's a cool thing, by the way. All right, let me check. Go to 45 seconds. Let's see that, cause not gonna lie, even though I'm not a drummer or really like anything that's considered cool in a band, I do love myself a good drum and a good bass. I just like it. So I usually try to get a somewhat interesting drum. Well, actually, since you're here, I could have you look at something. Anyways, now, was it National Park? I'm assuming you're talking about the original, of course, since it said 8-bit drums. Also, in my opinion, it sounds better in the original than the remake. Don't kill me. I don't know. There's something about the 8-bit. Anyways, what the fuck am I talking about? Bro, you lied to me. No, okay, I'm assuming it's the part where the drums start to come in, so I'll just do it. Oh, I never actually paid attention to the drums now that I think of it. Huh. Also, what do you agree on, honestly? Lag gives me bad. Anyways. Yeah, because I don't want to hear that. That's too loud. Cool. I don't know what you agree on, so I'm just gonna hope for context and 2 people watching. Oof. I really did drive away people earlier, huh? Or they just kind of came in like, oh, sorry. Anyways, that's cool. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, I never actually paid attention to the drums. They're actually pretty. This, you know why? Because it's this guy the guy composed it, Goichi Noze. He makes fucking crazy drums. Look at shaking. Yeah, a bit. Let me just re-listen to it and just destroy my ears again. That's kind of the general beat I'm getting now that I think of it. I mean, yeah, it's noise channel, so it kind of does sound like a shaker naturally. By the way, since I'm here, and whatever, it's a stream, and I never showed this on YouTube, so I could just kind of flex my composing muscle. It's not really composing. I just kind of took a song that I liked and tweaked it a bit so it could fit into the sound font. Let me just. All right. So yeah, here's the official showing of that Diamond Pearl Platinum cover of ABBA. If you might, I'm sure a lot of people know who they are. ABBA's "Money, Money, Money." that was a thing. Number one, the one plus a beat one one and a. Oh yeah, I know. I almost forgot how to fucking uh almost forgot how to count beats for a second. One and a two and a three and a four and a. Yeah, I go to. Yeah, I play a trombone, man. So I know myself a little music fan. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know if I should actually put it up on YouTube or put it up on a SoundCloud. By the way, I have a SoundCloud. It's really just full of man. It's like where I used to throw my SoundCloud shit. Like why am I even explaining it? But yeah, no, I just throw some of that stuff. It's mostly the FL stuff that I put there. I put all the GBA stuff here because that's what most people look for, honestly. And then I just put all the other sound font. Well, it's really just like I said, it's really just the Diamond Pro Platinum one. But I put that stuff on SoundCloud. Uh, most of them honestly aren't even that good. It's just kind of a weird dumping ground. Uh, you can check that out. Actually, why not? Why not just fucking shamelessly plug myself? I'm only just gonna leave a link and maybe a little clip to listen to. This is where these ones I mostly just kind of took the midis from the games and just put the yeah I just put the sound font on top of it like actual sound font not DLS. It's usually sounds worse honestly. Here's one I did like I think this is probably the last one I posted before I just stopped, and this was a while ago. Here's for y'all to watch if you care. If you find this in the soon future, it's a minute 30, so I may as well just play it. So that was a thing. Oh, thanks for the actual personal question. I actually do listen to other things. I know people who listen only to video game music, and to them I say, cool, but okay. Honestly, as you may have figured out or not, I don't know if you actually it's probably kind of vague. I'm a big fan of rock, and I don't mean like metal. Well, maybe some metal. Mostly just like shit. Mostly 80s rock, to be honest. Like lots of Queen, obvious. Lots of Queen, even though that one, honestly, I think a lot of people like in general. But I'm a big fan of Queen, a big fan of ABBA, which I guess that's not really rock, but I like their beats. All right, so fuck it. Uh, Beatles can be pretty good. Sometimes they're a little but honestly, I do some of their stuff that I like. It's pretty good. I mean, stuff like mostly from like the 70s, like stuff from Sergeant Pepper's come together is pretty cool. Maxwell Silver Hammer is a weird one that I like for some reason. Uh, um, what's another band I like? Honestly, this Red Botanic Sage has Botanic Sage. I know which one you're talking about. Yes, I know it. No, I don't. Name it. I was about to say. I was thinking of the. Wait. No, never mind. Yeah, I'm right. I know which one you're talking about. That is my favorite. Cover too. I think I saw. I want to say it. I saw it first on Save a Gunner, but I don't know. By the way, I watched Save a Gunner. I mean, that's probably not like a crazy fact. Let's see how delayed this is. Sage has Botanic Sage. I know which one you're talking about. Yes, I know it. No, I don't. Name it. I was about to say. I was thinking of the. Wait. No, never mind. Yeah. Hummingbird by Seals and Crofts. Alright, I'm up for it. Why don't you just be some weird ass shit? Honestly. Like, honestly. But yeah, let's see. I can't snap. Or if I do snap, it's just fucking pathetic. Seals and Crofts. Huh, let's see. Wow, this version sucks. Okay, let's see. I'm sure there's much better version. Unless that's how it sounds. I want to almost say it's because of my streaming thingy, but no, maybe that's how it sounds. Alright, let's give it a chance. So far, I'm getting pretty trippy vibes, not gonna lie. And it's a little, I don't know, it has a little tinge of sad times, you know? Let's see. Anyways, maybe there's, well, it's for fucking me. No, I need to power through this. I can't just be a bitch and be like, it's too long. In the oh shit. Oh fuck. Now I feel like an absolute idiot. Thanks for the notice. I guess I can restart it then. It's only 30 seconds. Your wings
all the flowers, the dawn of understanding, wisdom, peace, and love is ours now. Hummingbird, don't fly away, fly away. Hummingbird, don't fly away, fly away. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. Don't
First impression, Pretty Litty. Our House by CSN and Who Loves You by Fourth Season. I almost want to say I know what Our House is, but I'm not gonna play like I actually 101% know it, so I could be wrong for all I know. So it's cool. Yeah, I actually like it. It's kind of, I like the mood shifts, and I'm not gonna lie, that drum beat, even though it's not like crazy ass beat, it's pretty catchy. Our House, all right. Let's see. No, I guess this is a different one than I was thinking.
I'll light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought
Alright, they said Voss, I give up. This ain't a good song. I'm just kidding.
today. Staring at the fire for hours and hours while I listen to you play your love songs all night long. For me, only for me. Come to me now, rest your head for just 5 minutes. Everything is done. place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
First impression, like it. Very warm song actually. It's almost too feel good for me. Okay, not saying it's like, oh, I hate all the feel good songs. I'm just saying like I like it. It's I don't know, I like it stuff that's a little bit more dark like the last one, just a little bit. I wouldn't throw this in the trash, no, no way. So I'd probably still listen to it over again a bit. Alright. That's cool. Now Great Drums Look Up Eyesight to the Blind. I've heard of these guys, I swear. But I feel like right now I should be. Thanks for the recommendations, man. But I feel like right now I should be doing Pokemon shit because that's the name of the fucking. I don't like talking about music and samples and nerdy as shit. So actually, I was originally planning to do like a thing on Azalea Town. I think I don't even know if I'm really gonna get to that or just keep explaining shit. I don't know. Maybe I should just ask like a bunch of questions. I mean, no, have you guys ask a bunch of questions about it? Right, yeah, about like Pokemon music shit. I don't know. I just try to stay on topic. I should have like another stream though. I just like kind of fuck around for no reason. But yeah, uh, I guess I should get to that, shouldn't I? But yeah, no, I'll probably check those other things you recommended to me out just to see, because I can find it after I finish the stream. Because I'm not ending it yet, of course. I have to keep this thing going to even if 2 or 6 people, 5, if 2 or 5 people watching, I gotta keep this fucking train on the road because it ain't about the views. It's about fucking. It's about the experience, man. It's the experience that matters. But then now I just remember it's gonna be a little harder because of the whole lagging thing. Now that I think of it, that's a problem. Hmm. Actually, I don't even know what to do anymore, honestly. Ah, let's see how laggy this is so far. Good, fuck it. It's about the experience, man. It's the experience that matters. But then now I just remember it's gonna be a little harder because of the whole lagging thing. Now that I think of it, that's a problem. Yeah. Hmm. Actually, I don't even know what to do anymore, honestly. Ah, let's see how laggy. Anyways, well, I just got up ish. Now it's gonna repeat what I've been repeating on the repeat. That's pretty meta, if you ask me. Is there anything going on here? Probably not. Actually, I guess I should end it. No, no. I'll stick to the original purpose and just get Azalea Town on the road. Since that's what I was gonna do. I probably would have gone off topic eventually, but that's what I was gonna do. So you gotta do what you gotta do, or you're gonna do at least. You see, because I say weird shit and I don't even know what I'm saying. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, it's the wrong one again. Not Kogane Fusube. Need to remember that I keep doing that over and over and over. Alright. Now let's let's open up Fort Tree because that's the planned target. I'm probably not gonna get too far because I don't feel like it honestly. Uh, I just want to get through the bare minimums. Just get the uh sound fun shit. All right. What do you mean, do? Because if you mean Mountain Dew, you know I don't. Well, no, you don't. But yeah, I don't have a lot of soda, man. Uh, yeah, sorry. Also, it's like 2 a.m. Well, I actually have nothing to do tomorrow. Why am I saying that like I actually have shit to do? But no, yeah. If in this scenario you are possibly mentioning the gamer juice, yeah, no, I actually don't. I don't even really do caffeine, honestly. I mean, I'm not old enough to have a fucking full time job, so it's not like I fucking know about. But honestly, I get by fine without caffeine. I haven't drunk. I barely drink coffee except for like if I get a frappuccino. You know, I am one of those coffee. No, I don't really do coffee except for if it's cold because it tastes like shit. In my opinion, no matter what, it tastes like shit. All right. I do drink soda sometimes, though. Well, not sometimes. I do drink soda probably at least every 3 weeks, honestly. And I just survive out of sheer willpower. And then I'll wake up at like fucking 10 o'clock. Like if I were to sleep around now or even 3 o'clock, I wake up at 10. Which I mean 7 hours, which I guess is normal. Why the fuck am I talking about this? God damn it! I get into tangents so easily, and I always talk about my personal life. I'm sure some people kind of whoever watches this in the future is like, I don't give a fucking flying fuck about your life. Which, I mean, rude, but you're right. Honestly, there's not really much to do on this one, is there? Well, that's gonna be a problem, though. Uh, my eyes. Fuck. Um, just. Yikes. Start off with. Fuck, what I click? With weak coffee and put some milk in it. Good point. I'm just not gonna do that, because I don't even think I really have coffee here right now. Yeah, I don't think so. Uh, I'm like, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just don't do coffee either way. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Even like I've been able to like add enough milk or cream and shit in coffee like before. Like it tastes tolerable. It tastes pretty good, and I'll be like, God, my mouth feels like it's rotting alive. That's just me, because I'm a fucking freak. I probably sound like a fucking one of those yoga moms. Like, oh, I don't do coffee. I like live. I drink water a lot, which I don't. I don't on actually. I don't even really drink a lot. Depends what my piss. I'm just on a no piss. I'm not fuck. Oh yeah, I'm on a no drink, no piss diet. You know, it's just a thing I do. Man, you get stay on track while it's not being on track. That's the name of the game here. Yikes, that's the thing I hate the most. Don't worry about how you present yourself if you like what you're doing. Ah, well, thank you. It's very nice. Never been told that one, honestly. That's a pretty cool dude bro moment there. Uh, yeah. Honestly, I'm just kind of a bit of a weird ass freak, and so I just assume most people wouldn't like that. But I mean, to be fair, it's the internet. We're just full of fucking weirdos. So yeah, that's cool. least there's that. Anyways, I don't know. If I can ask questions about my personal, like not my fucking location. Probably tell you one thing though. I live in a country. Got 'em. Yeah, 'cause this will be a problem, won't it? Yeah, I'm just doing this shit. I mean, all right, something. What am I even saying? I'm just slurring words. Now that doesn't make sense. Why is that its own channel? I never understood. All right. Oh, I didn't switch that one. Uh, yeah, yeah. Actually, I could turn that into a noise channel. Actually, why don't I just do that? That's definitely a snare. No, you have to guess which one it'll be. Which one sounds the least bad? That's the question. Ooh, alright. Contestant number 2. Kind of quiet. Alright, you win this round. Oh, that's another translation problem. Translation, transfusion, I don't know. Thing with the whole, they have a lot more symbols. Tight snare. There's not a lot of tight snares. Unless you talk about that fire red leaf green one, which I kind of despise. I don't know. Okay, let's see. The delay is probably making this confusing, isn't it? Let me see. Oh, that's another translation problem. Translation, transfusion, I don't know. Thing with the whole, yeah, they have a lot more symbols. Tight snare. There's not a lot of tight snares. Unless you talk about that fire red leaf green one, which I kind of despise. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Top or bottom one, man? Top or bottom one? Bottom one. There we go. It's kind of messy. Yeah, they have a lot more symbols. Tight snare. There's not a lot of tight snares. Unless you talk about that fire. Okay, that's getting too much. That's too much. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till you respond. But I'm gonna assume it's that top one. Oh. Okay, I was right. Nice. Anyways, let's continue with this progress. So we're gonna have to look for a proper symbol. Fuck. Oh, that's obviously not it. What's the difference? I guess one takes longer. Let's see. There. Okay, I know that's supposed to be like the, if I remember from the original. I don't know what's the proper fancy name. I just know how it looks and how it sounds. Where you just take the stick and hit it on the side of the snare and just go. So which one's a good replacement for that? Huh. So that's not gonna work, but I'm just curious now. Alright. Yikes. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. Oh, that's my totally immature mind is gonna totally take that rim shot out of context. I mean, that makes sense. Maybe claps? That would probably sound bad. I don't know, I guess I'll go with that one. That sounds vaguely the closest change that crashes into the dirtier snare. Dirtier snare. I want to assume it's that bottom one, but I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. Just for experiment's sake. Let's just because I feel like doing this. This is gonna sound bad. Okay, so no. Let's give it a second chance. Maybe I just judged it too hard. Okay. Okay, now I'm totally talking like a noob, but I feel like it would sound much better if you did that on a real drum. Well, let me think. Maybe actually that's how it's supposed to sound now that I think of it. Oh god. Alright, I don't remember. I'm still mulling over this one. Actually, I don't even know if it was better if it's real. Actually, probably would. That's probably another one. Anyway, so it's just a lower crash. Maybe we can. Yeah, okay, no. Sorry, but I feel like that sounds kinda I don't know. Maybe how about that one? That probably won't sound as good. Or good, but you know. There's always a chance. think that worked out decently. Good enough. That's true. Well, for this one, it's more because I have to change it because sometimes it'll come out as a boop, a bleep bloop, because that's how stupid this the sound fonts really work in game, honestly. So that's, I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't be worrying this much though, but still, you know, the whole shifting things around from a boop to, or you know, some of these instruments don't exist in the game, so I kind of have to. But at the same time, why am I making excuses for putting more effort than I need? Whatever. Let's see. All right, so we got that part. I'll bet you that was another symbol. That probably sounds bad. Now I'm wondering, is there a right symbol? Yeah, but no. So like, we're since I'm well, actually, why don't I just fucking okay? There is the right symbol in Ruby Sapphire Emerald. No, there. I mean, fuck. There is a right symbol in Fire Red Leaf Green, but that uses a different drum set than Ruby Sapphire and Emerald, which doesn't have a right symbol. Kind of. I feel like it's just because there's a difference in style. Like Fire Red Leaf Green kind of has more of a punchy style. It's kind of more. It's kind of more tech. Not tech. It's really more rock, especially the battles. Really, especially the battles. Like some of the most of the that's most of the time the right symbols are used in battles or like places like the mansion. Is it even used in mansion? I don't know. You know, it's used for more hardcore songs. I mean, I guess I could though. Just slide some up because for some reason they're combined. So right here where you'll have the the normal fire red, Ruby Sapphire drums, you can go up here and be like, where is it? So they are here, and I think the right symbol is, or something that sounds like it. I don't know. That's it, right? Yeah, I guess there's that. That answer your question. So yeah, it is in there, but honestly, I don't like to try to stretch and do too much because for some reason I find it kind of fun in a masochistic way to force myself into constraints. Battle Frontier flashback. I sucked at it, by the way. Honestly, I never actually got to hear the song in game just because I sucked so much at the Battle Frontier. Honestly, I'm not the world's best battler. I could probably beat like another 14-year-old or something like that. But like, I probably can't take anybody who's like at least like if you're 16, I'm pretty much dead meat. That tells you about my skill. There's right bell, but no right symbol. Fuck. I need to learn my differences between that shit. All right. You know what? I'm gonna be fucking lazy and just search up what's how the right symbol sounds, just so I can check. Maybe it's. I feel like it's actually not in there. Oh, I bet now. I just looking at that, I think I know what it is. I don't know. I'm just fucking guessing. Let's see.
To your right side and a drummer.
I don't care.
And if you want to think, you might think right is.
Yeah, there's no right symbol. There's none of those, man. Sorry. Fuck. Yeah, no, there's no right symbol at all. Yeah, they have it in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum though. I used it a bit, I think even. But yeah, no, it's not. It's not in this. You can kind of use substitutes. Holy shit! 19 hour. I would just give up by like maybe honestly 30 minutes or so. I'd just be like of losing. I'd just be like, yeah, fuck this. This game is, even though it's a good post game, it's kind of it's too hard for me. Honestly, of all things, Pokemon Emerald probably has like one of the worst post games just because, well, and for me, because I suck at like super competitive, especially shit like when they tell you, oh, you can't, or that one's, this is the arena or palace that just made you like beat them in a few moves. I haven't played the games in probably 3 years, so I shouldn't be talking like this. I just know I suck at it, and the music's great, so there's that. Like, honestly, the only redeeming quality for Battle Frontier, besides the whole it looks really nice, is its music. The battles, I can't, I just can't, man. Well, maybe I can now. I mean, I haven't played it in 3 years. Who knows? Maybe I've gotten smarter. Just kidding. I actually suck at strategies, though. Oh, okay. I suck at like super strategy or quick thinking. I can probably scope shit. Why am I talking about this? Jesus. Anyways. The hell? Only like the factory? Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, okay, I don't know how I forgot everything and I just remember. I'm pretty sure factory is when they just give you a Pokemon, right? Yeah, that at least that one I had a somewhat viable chance of actually getting somewhere. The music also is fucking trippy. It's like the boom, 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 boom. You know what? No, let me just pull it up. Fire Emblem on Friday. Funny thing is, I never played or listened to the music. I just know it exists. I hear people talk about it. I'm like, oh, cool, anime. I mean, I shouldn't be talking about that, but talking like that. But maybe I should one day play it. Because to be honestly, it looks like one of those generic JRPGs. I think it's even one. I would almost say it's probably the pioneer of it, but like, I don't fucking know about it, so I shouldn't be making these fucking blasphemous claims. And you know what? I'm hungry, so I'm gonna hold off for a second and make a sandwich. Uh, just Oh shoot. I'm gonna go. Alright, cool. See ya. Actually, I think I'll just end this whole thing here too. Kind of bored. Not really in the mood right now anymore after this whole fucking. Honestly, actually, this is the first stream that I actually have fun on. I got to talk about shit, show shit, brag about, not really brag, mostly just talk about shit, be a smartass about shit. Lots of stuff that has to do with shit. So honestly, I would call it a pretty good run. It's also a mighty good sandwich. Mm. Food at like 2 a.m. tastes godly. Anyways,